Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sejahtera. Hello everyone. My name is Abdul Karim alias. This is a short demonstration how we can create content on the fly. How easy to create content on the fly. So you're looking at my iPad now and I'm recording directly on my iPad and I'm just relaxing now, lying on my bed while waiting for Isha, Salat Isha. So I want to record something on my iPad. So using my cheap stylus here, I don't have a pen stylus, and the iPad that I'm using now is the old iPad. I don't have the iPad Pro. Now I'm going to use this writing app here, one of my favorite writing app. As you can see here, I have several writing apps. They are good. There are many good ones here, like Good Notes, Bamboo Paper. So I'm going to show one of my favorite here is Bamboo Paper. It's a free application. Now I have a notebook here. So let me, this is what I have created before. Let me create a new page here. Oops, yeah. So I have a blank page here. So this is my whiteboard. So I can start actually record my lesson here, just like you are writing on the whiteboard using a marker pen or the chalk on the blackboard. On the left hand side, you can see these are the tools that I can use. The free version of the application, I have only two types of pen here, and if I want to get the rest, I can buy, which is actually very cheap. And you can see this line thickness here. I can choose from 3 line thickness here, and I can choose the pen color. There are selection of pen color here, and there's a color wheel there which you can almost like unlimited number of colors that you can choose from there. Okay, and these are the most common one which you can pick the color. Then here you can bring in the picture from the camera from your camera roll. Okay, so let me just quickly I'm pretending to create a quick lesson here. Okay, so I'll bring some pictures from my camera roll. Bring in this, and I can use my finger just use a finger to put the picture anywhere on the screen. I'll bring another one. Okay, okay, so I have and I can just make it like that. Okay, so now I want to create a quick lesson here. So hello everyone. In this lesson, I'm going to talk about the flow curve. Okay, so last week we learned about the types of flow curve, if you remember. So I pick a color here. Okay, so we are going to talk about flow curve. Okay, now as you can see here, we have 2 types of food here, and this one is what? Honey, and this one is an apple juice. All right. Okay, we can see obviously honey is very viscous, so if we measure the viscosity, it will be much viscous, in terms of viscosity, much higher than compared to the apple juice. That's quite obvious, right? But if we measure the so-called flow curve, as we learned last week, flow curve, we can put this, in the viscometer, and we can measure the viscosity. The same thing here. Okay, and we can measure the viscosity at different shear rates. So let me plot the flow curve. Maybe this time I want to use a thicker pen. Okay, let me take this black color. All right, so let's draw a flow curve. Okay, we have stress and the shear rate in reciprocal second. So if we measure over a range of shear rate and we plot this graph as a shear stress against shear rate, what do you think the flow curve looks like for honey? Well, honey, although is very viscous, but it still actually behaves as a Newtonian fluid. So when we plot the shear stress and the shear rate, it will be a straight line. Whereas the apple juice also is a Newtonian, will exhibit Newtonian flow, but will be maybe something like this. So you can see here the viscosity is different. So if you measure here, the viscosity for honey is much higher than apple juice. So that's all for now. All right, so that's how you can see how easy it is to create content. If you want to create content something like this where you teach, you talk, and you can draw, you can sketch, you can write on the whiteboard like this. So if you have the iPad or any form of tablet, any tablet, it can be Android, it can be Microsoft Surface and so on, using a suitable app, and you just need a cheap stylus like me, like I have now, you can produce this type of content very easily. So that's all the short demonstration here, just showing you the point, the main point that I want to stress here is it's so easy to become a content creator, to create content on the fly without requiring much, kind of high-tech kind of equipment. Well, if you consider iPad is a high-tech equipment, very well, but you can just get the second-hand iPad or second-hand tablet and the cheap stylus and you are good to go. So that's all for now. Thank you very much. I hope this short sharing will be of benefit to you. Thank you.